Just hours ago, the St. Paul City Council approved a new cannabis ordinance that allows dispensaries to set up shop where most other retail stores are allowed. It also outlines where marijuana can be grown and processed in the city. But some residents still have concerns. Jessica Hart joins us now to break it down for us. Jessica?
Julie, I spoke with St. Anthony Park Council, and they're worried about how on-site cultivation could impact air quality. The St. Paul City Council president tells me there are regulations in place.
I call this meeting of the St. Paul City Council to order. Roll call.
It was a blunt decision.
Ordinance 24-21.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed?
For the St. Paul City Council to open up around 90% of the city's commercial real estate for cannabis operation.
I'm eager to see what grows of it.
Council President Mitra Jalali says weed facilities can take the city to new highs.
It's really important to realizing the economic opportunity it represents, right? We can generate and collect local sales tax. We can use that revenue to help the city in other ways.
But some people have concerns about this plant taking root in their neighborhoods.
How do we mitigate that odor so that, you don't have that skunky smell permeating throughout neighborhoods and affecting residents?
Zev Radzwal is the executive director of St. Anthony Park Council. He says his community is worried about how these cultivation facilities will impact public health.
The biggest concern is air quality.
Jalali says the state law sets standards on how facilities regulate odors on and off the property.
We took what state law said and we mirrored it into our local ordinance so that the city can also be on the enforcement side of that and basically just have an additional layer of regulatory support.
So when the weed rolls in, smoke won't fill the air. Jalali believes because they've opened up so much real estate to cannabis operations, it will prevent over-concentration in just one neighborhood. Now these businesses can't be within 300 feet of primary and secondary schools. There was some discussion today about adding daycare facilities to that list, so the council might take a look at that at a later date.
All right, thank you, Jessica.